For some people, sports can be more than just a means of entertainment. It can be their passion, religion, and even a way of life. Here are 15 most memorable moments in sports. Before we start, don't forget to hit that like button. Also, subscribe to our channel so you won't miss any of our videos. Let's begin. Number 15. Nothing is more satisfying and memorable to watch than a perfect three-pointer in a basketball game, especially when your team is just 1 point behind the opponent. Well, you can watch this clip over and over again, not only because it's satisfying, but also is memorable to many fans alike. Paul George hit this shot while his teammate encouraged him to take the shot. Luckily, it went into the hoop perfectly, creating a memorable moment for the audience and viewers. Number 14. Not many football fans will forget this moment. The match was against Barcelona and Liverpool. Yes, you already might know which moment we're talking about. It was the Champions League semi-final of 2019, and the score was tied on 3-3 on aggregate. Alexander-Arnold from Liverpool takes a cheeky corner, which results in a goal that wins them the tie, resulting in an unbelievable comeback. Not only the supporters, but also the rivals will not be able to forget this moment. Number 13. The rush of adrenaline that you get while playing a sport can only be experienced if you're on the field yourself, but this clip can make you feel that adrenaline no matter how many times you end up watching it. Odell Beckham was literally like a superhero for a few seconds when he made a flying touchdown. He avoided the incoming tackle from a defender, which made the whole ordeal even more dramatic, action-packed, and memorable for all the viewers. Number 12. Fights in sports are nothing unusual, but they do make some memorable moments for the viewers despite being a negative occurrence. So, when a popular sports idol gets involved in a fight, people will be talking about the incident for decades. Kobe and Barnes had a little indirect bust-up during a basketball game which got people talking. Barnes could be seen taunting Kobe and pretended to throw the ball at Kobe's face and expected a reflex reaction from Kobe, but Kobe matched him and stood there unflinched. Number 11. Murray and Djokovic. Can it get any more iconic than this duo in the tennis world? Every moment of the match when they face each other turned out to be memorable, but what gets imprinted in viewers' minds is a long rally that Murray manages to mess up right at the very end by not being able to hit a simple shot. Plus, after missing, he repeatedly smashes his racket to the ground, causing shock among the viewers as he was always calm and collected otherwise. Number 10. This moment is memorable for being the fastest send-off recorded in football. The player literally just got on the field and started playing. After only 3 seconds or so, he lands a tackle on the opposition player that the referee thinks is unethical. The referee immediately shows him a red card and sends him off. The player's in shock and lets out a laugh as he was yet to even let out a sweat when he was already heading back towards the dressing room. Number 9. The grandest of stages. The Football World Cup is the biggest sport event in the entire world and has the largest viewing audience. So, you could basically say that everything that occurs in the event is already a part of memory for the viewers. And one of those was this moment when Robin van Persie scores a spectacular goal against the reigning champions Spain by performing a diving header. He was even called as the Flying Dutchman by the media for this feat. Number 8. The fastest man. Who can forget the fastest man alive, Usain Bolt, and the race that he took part in that made a world record? For the 100-meter men's race, he managed to break the world record by a significant margin, which ended up with him earning the title of the fastest man alive. Number 7. Novak Djokovic is a great tennis player, but even more, he is a great human being. When asked by a disabled guy in a wheelchair to play tennis with him, he gracefully accepted the offer, and even did so while sitting in a wheelchair himself. The crowd cheered for every shot that was hit, and I'm pretty sure this exact moment will be with the audience for the rest of their lives. Number 6. No one really forgets the moment when a last-minute basket is made in a basketball game which resulted in the victory of your team, or even worse, the victory of your rival. The whole incident is made even more unforgettable on the big stage during the finals when nearly all of the basketball fans have their eyes upon you. Number 5. World records are not often forgotten, and the moments when those records are made become memorable not only to the player, but also to the entire audience. The moment when the world record was made for vaulting with the height of 6.16 meters, the sportsman himself was overcome with joy and resulted in an unforgettable moment in the sporting community. Number 4. Sports can have a big impact on kids. They can have their favorite players that they hope to become in the future themselves. So when famous and popular players understand this and come to interact with their small fans, it can create a huge impact in the kid's life. Even a quick fist bump like this one could turn out to be memorable for the rest of their lives. Number 3. Wrestling is a sport for tough people. So, to encourage their smaller fans, the wrestler in this video invites one of them to the ring and decides to fall over for them, acting as if the kid is actually stronger than him. Moments like these are wholesome and will go down in history. Number 2. A player clashes in the field while playing football and falls to the ground. He does not stand up, and immediately you know something's wrong. The opposing team goalkeeper notices this and calls for help immediately, looking frantic and concerned. These moments are not desirable, but are still memorable when opponents put humanity and fairness first before competition. Before we get to number 1, here's a video of a tennis girl checking out Rafael Nadal. Number 1. Having respect for your opponent and showing it during a match are two different things. Here, two boxers are going head-to-head when one of the fighters lands a heavy knockout blow to his opponent that he himself feels was a bit too harsh and heavy. So he goes up to the opponent, who was struggling to even get up, and apologizes. These moments show that humanity is always a step ahead, even though you're rivals of the same sport. Thanks for watching. Be sure to give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to always be in the loop. We'll see you in the next video.